Hey kids, it's Papa with Paranormal Papa Investigations. You know, I love bringing our past investigations back to you in our paranormal flashbacks. We love to check out these local myths and legends in northern Indiana, in Michigan. I wish we had the funding to be able to travel more of a distance and check out those myths, legends, and haunted histories in your locations. But for now, well, you understand. In today's episode of Paranormal Flashback, we're going to check out a little bit of myth, legend, and history of a road just north of South Bend, Indiana. A little place called Primrose Road. There's decades of stories about this place. A teacher that lost her mind in the middle of the 19th century, rang the bell, got all the local farm kids to come to school, got them started doing their work, and calmly walked out of the school, chained the door shut, and set the school ablaze. Of course, just a few hours later, parents found out what was happening and went to her house nearby the school. And according to legend, executed her right on her front porch. There's stories of apparitions, of Bigfoot or Dogman type entities in the wooded section, of mysterious deaths, automobile problems if you drive too slow. It's a strange place, and we encountered some strange things out there. Nothing terrible, nothing alarming, but interesting nonetheless. I hope you guys enjoy this paranormal flashback of haunted Primrose Road in northern Indiana.
You can set it down.
We are here at Primrose Road in South Bend, Indiana. We no sooner got here, shut the cars off, we start hearing sticks breaking, hearing noises.
Stop for those people. You just drove right through a huge crowd of people back there. She's like, you almost hit him. And so I was like, there was nobody back there. She's like, you didn't see any of them? I was like, I didn't see any of them because there was nobody.
Was that you in the woods?
As with every good story, you must not forget the beginning to find the answers in the ending. Every town, every village has its own myths and legends. Some of these are steeped in fact, while others are just stories created to frighten the young. We will not forget our past, They help us to find the answers in our future. These are Paranormal Poppers, Paranormal Flashback. We are here at Primrose Road in South Bend, Indiana. Got here a little later than we normally do. Actually bumped into somebody that had an experience on this road. We're going to check that out in a little bit. Here's a little bit of the history on the road. The history of the haunted Primrose Road in South Bend, Indiana is a long and sordid history filled with myth, mystery, and legend. The intersection where the opening to the video was filmed at is only 20 or 30 yards from a large indigenous mound. We don't know if it was a ceremonial mound or a burial mound. It is only about 20 or 30 yards from the intersection and can be seen from the road, but the owners will not let anybody on the property to investigate the mound. 1850s, there was supposedly a school there close by that intersection. One day, according to legend, the teacher lost her mind, greeted the kids in the school early one morning, excused herself, walked out, chained the door shut, and set the school ablaze, killing all of the children inside. The local folks surrounded her home early in the day after the fire, and according to legend, executed her for being a witch. The legend states there was many artifacts for the supernatural in her home. We really don't know what to think of it. Drivers going down the road have talked about traveling slowly because of wildlife and either something happening to their car, tires going flat, something. There have been strange noises and things seen at the edge of the road and in the tree line. There is just so much myth and legend about Primrose Road that we really honestly don't know what to expect. But the fire is what truly scares us and what we're going to find. We were actually lucky enough to run across a local police officer that has had his own experiences on Primrose Road.
You're ready, bro. Well, the one story I have about this road, it came from like a few years ago. I was with my mom. She had got off work. We were out late at night because that's the shift she worked. And we were just out driving around in the middle of nowhere listening to a radio show that we listened to. And we were headed south on Primrose here through the woods. And we encountered a pickup truck fully engulfed in flames on the side of the road. You know, I've done plenty of emergency response work, and I immediately go into that kind of a mode. I'm looking to see if somebody's in the vehicle, but at the fire at this point, you know, if they were in there, they're gone. You know, it's way too hot. You know, I was telling my mother not to be looking at it just in case, you know, and I'm driving through focused on that. At this point, you know, as I'm rolling past, my mom's like, look out, look out, look out. You're going to hit these people. And I'm only half listening to her because, you know, I'm not focused on that and I'm not seeing anybody anyway. I don't know who she's talking about. You know, I'm thinking they must have been on the side of the road and I missed them. We get past and I get up to the stop sign that's just out on the other side of the woods and I turn around. And my mom starts yelling at me again. She's like, were you going to stop for those people? You just drove right through a huge crowd of people back there. She's like, you almost hit him. And so I was like, there was nobody back there. I was like, she's like, you didn't see any of them? I was like, I didn't see any of them because there was nobody. My mother lays claim to have seen like 10, 15 people dressed as though they were like from the 60s, 70s, kind of hippie looking dress, but older clothes, bell-bottom jeans. I have no idea the history of this road or this property, but there was nobody there. There was nobody there in the road, in those woods. It was a burning truck, and that was it. And I just, I knew you guys were coming out here, so I wanted to share that story with you.
Really appreciate it. So you don't know anything about the history of the road?
No.
The south side of Primrose Road, headed through the wooded area, is a steep drop-off of about 30 feet, which ends in a lake. One other piece of mysterious history about this area was that during the 1970s, a group of people heading to a Grateful Dead concert, driving a bus, went off the road and into that lake. Whether this is true or not, we don't know, but it would explain this occurrence. All right, guys, we are right here in the middle of Primrose Road in the wooded section. Back behind the camera is all very thick woods. Out here on this side, back behind me, is a lake. There's a small hill at the side of the road, then it is a drop off of about 30 feet straight down to a lake. We no sooner got here, shut the cars off, we started hearing sticks breaking, hearing noises. This place may not be a letdown after all. Let's just wait and see. Coming to Kalamazoo, Michigan on Saturday, September 20th, it's Ghostorama Ghost Hunt. Live at the Italianate Gilmore House at 530 West South Street, Kalamazoo, Michigan. This is not your normal Ghostorama. There are no vendors, no car show, no monsters. Just you and the ghost of the Italianate Gilmore House. The investigation is $30 per person for the ghost hunt. If you would like to get a heads up on the normal hunters, you can rent a room for $200 a night in the Italianate Gilmore House and experience what the house has to give. This is a release from the Southern Michigan Paranormals and Henderson Castle. Be there, and let's break in the spooky season together. Okay, we're going to start this off with the ghost box. We're going to see what we can come up with. Is anyone here? If you listen closely, you will hear footsteps right here. There is no one within 30 feet of me. Nightmare. Nightmare. Come out and talk to us. Oh, we're getting a really high electromagnetic spike right here. Walter. Seen. Walter Seen. Walter Seen what? Walter Seen who?
Car coming.
Emily. Emily.
Wars.
Wars? What kind of wars?
Fit.
Fit? Is this Emily I'm speaking with? Guys, this is incredible. No sooner did I turn the Paratech on, I started getting responses. I didn't even get the first question asked.
Us.
Us. So, are you one of the children that died in the school fire?
White.
White.
Legion.
Legion. Legion? All right, guys, I automatically started getting responses on the Paratech, on the voice box, the second I turned it on. I am going to pick up the level of this light, and I'm going to point it out to the woods. I'm going to see if we can get anything with the night vision.
Are you referring to is there 15 spirits?
Started scanning.
Is anyone here?
Is anyone living on this road?
Emily?
If there's any spirits on it,
Can you tell me?
Anyone?
Are we safe here?
Why am I hearing footprints behind me?
on this,
If. What? Scanning stopped.
Give me a message.
There's Amy on the thermal scan.
please say that you're here. Is there any other spirits that want to talk to us? Can you say that you're here and say your name? Close the session out.
Here in just a moment, you'll hear footsteps rapidly approaching on the old broken up concrete road. I can assure you no one was within 30 or 40 feet of me, and no one was moving.
What was it? Did someone turn on something on their phone or something over there?
No, I'm cool. See?
That's Drew over there.
Okay, what did I miss?
Guys, I am picking up a purple orb
Where?
right here.
Wow.
What? Where?
He is. No, it's reflection from her light, because as soon as she moved it
Yeah,
started...
but see, she turns around and it's still bouncing around there.
Let me see this shit. Where is it?
I think it's her light.
Turn the light up. Turn the light off her that way. Like move the light. What? Wait, what?
Okay, but
No, wait, what the?
careful, my camera behind you.
Uh-huh.
Maya, move the light again. Move it back this way.
I just saw something go across here. Could have been. It is probably a deer. Yeah.
What?
That is freaky right there.
I can't tell if it's a light or not. That's what's.
It's not, because she moves the light away, it's still there.
Awesome.
What the? And I don't know why it would make a purple light. Like, why the fuck would it make a purple light?
Is it on me?
I see some cigar. No, yeah, it just was right by your foot. It's right by your foot. What in the what?
Austin, come grab the camera. I want to see it.
I don't know. I can't tell.
Let me see.
Can you still see it right now?
Oh, I see it. I don't know.
That is
I'm gonna move the
bloody
light.
freaking insane. It's still there, dude.
Okay,
Why
wait.
would it make a purple light? That's
Wait, Austin. Okay, stop moving the camera. It can't be the camera because it's moving while
That's what
you're
I'm
holding
saying.
the camera
Like,
still.
I thought at first it was, but I was like, wait.
Orbs
Give me the
can
music
be
box.
different colors.
Careful. Sorry.
The
Please be careful. Sorry.
Orbs are like
It's
auras.
not
They can
camera.
be different colors.
The spirit box?
Eyes,
Where?
right over here.
No, I seen a pop can over there that I thought was eyes too. Power. Hang on.
Yeah, so we're getting a weird, strange purple orb, ball-like figure.
The purple orb that we are seeing, is this a spirit that is with us? You can see it real good on my camera. Can you state your name for us?
Jean?
Jean. Is your name Jean?
Yes? You said yes.
Are you here to communicate with us? What would you like to tell us?
What did you say?
It said what?
What do you want to tell us?
What is that? It's dancing right here around the paranormal music box.
Is this road your home?
Just once?
Did you die on this road?
Keep in mind, guys, the musical box over here is on, so if anything passes that, it will go off.
Why are you here? Do you have unfinished business here on Earth?
Yeah. Yep. What the fuck?
What is your unfinished business? Can't tell. Could you say that again?
Something about Colt. Did you hear Colt?
I heard Colt.
Could you pass the music box for us to show us that you are here?
My camera just went out of focus and went back in, and it's on set focus. It's not on auto.
Could you touch my hand?
the hell was that?
Test. It is a test. I want to test to see if you're here. I want to feel you. Yeah. Was that you in the woods? Say that again? Nothing.
I already said enough.
Was that you in the woods?
I'm gonna have to go back and listen to some of this shit.
Oh, there's so much weird stuff.
You guys want to try, like, Amy, do you want to try your Spirit Box app or whatever you have?
Are the cars scaring you away from communicating with us?
Can you say anything to us? If there's any spirits, once again, can you just say something to us to let us know that you're here with us? We're friendly. We just want to communicate with you and become friends. That's it.
All right, guys, we're trying out the thermal camera here real quick. This is strictly hot and cold. I want to see if there's anything over here in this area. We were filming off in the other direction when Tommy and Maya was down about 30 yards from us, and I kept hearing things back here.
That was just me.
I was starting to say, if they're playing games out here and dancing behind us. Let's change the setting on this real quick.
What is it? Oh, never go on.
The lighter's in there unless you got one.
I think I got one. Maybe. Maybe not. Oh, fuck. Yeah, I got one. Thanks, Phil. I got a brand new pack if you need any too.
Oh,
It's in my truck.
I got 2 packs. I was only 50 million.
Is that you?
I stopped at 3 different tobacco stores and a marathon before I went to pick Drew up. And then we stopped at one other and ended up buying a brand I could have bought in Elkhart.
Really?
But we couldn't find them, so hey, if he'll smoke them, I'll buy them for him.
I think this was like only 99 cents.
At least the mosquitoes and the bugs aren't as bad as they were last weekend.
It's a lot colder too.
Oh, I don't mind that. Actually,
I don't know. The first time I was here, I didn't have gear, but I didn't really get a whole lot from fucking this road. Have you seen anything weird on the thermal yet? If there's any spirits out here, can you move in front of Drew's camera on his phone to show that you're here with us tonight? Can you touch my truck? I know you guys like to play with cars out here.
Don't be scared. Give us a show. We're here for it. Scare us shitless. We can provoke it. What if I dance with you? I don't think any of us want that, huh?
All right, guys. I don't know what to make of it. We've heard some movement in the woods. There's been a little bit of communication on the boxes. Even the paranormal music box has gone off a couple times. But there's not a lot of activity. Now, Maya seems to think there's so many spirits in this area that they're just walking on each other trying to communicate, and that's why we're getting a lot of jumbled messages and words and stuff. I think we're going to go on and head down the road to the Prairie Portage Cemetery, back up Adams, and see what we can find there.
If you're bothered by the paranormal, if you hear, see things you can't explain in your home, if you find items moved or in different locations than what you know you left them, get a hold of us at Paranormal Papa Investigations. We have dedicated our lives to finding out the truth, and whether or not life truly ends with a slow ride in a long black car. There are things that go bump in the night, and we're the ones who bump back. If we can help you, we will, be it your home, your business, or just your property. Contact us right here at livinghistorycomesalive@gmail.com and start your email with #help. We'll do what we can to make you and your family feel safe and to give rest to those who deserve it.